Good day. In this video, we are going to do the 2023 November Numeracy Exam paper called Use Maths and Stats to Meet the Numeracy Demand of a Range of Situations. The paper number is 32406, and to get an achievement standard, to get a pass in this paper, you need to fulfill outcome 1, outcome 2, and outcome 3. So each question has different outcome, and without further ado, let's try to do the first question. So as I said, we do not have the actual marking schedule, so I'm basing the result based on my calculation. So we shall do question 1a. Question 1a sounds like this. Okay, so we shall read the question and okay, so now Maori sailed from places like Tahiti to settle in Aotearoa in New Zealand. They came in waka horua, which are large canoe with twin hulls. Okay, so the question is, they are traveling from Tahiti to New Zealand. Okay, so select which compass direction of the trip from Tahiti to Aotearoa, New Zealand. Okay, so you know that this is north, and that is south, that's east, and that is west. So they travel from Tahiti to New Zealand. So what direction is going to be similar to this direction here? That direction is southwest. So the answer is going to be southwest, and that is outcome number 1. Okay, so the next question is a bit more tricky. Let's do question 1b. Okay, let's read the question together. This year, it is 2023. Maori arrived in Aotearoa, New Zealand around the year 1250. That is almost 800 years ago. Select the answer that marks where 2050 would be on the timeline. So 0 to the year 2023, because these exam papers were done in 2023. So 0 to 2023, you use a ruler. Make sure you bring a ruler for this exam. You measure them. It's going to be 13 centimeter. Okay, I've measured them from here to here. It is going to be 13 centimeter. Okay, now we are going to know that 13 centimeter represent 2023 years, because it's 0 to 2023, so it's going to be 23 years. Okay, so now we are going to calculate. 1 centimeter is going to be 2023 divided by 13, and that will give us 155.61 years. Okay, so 1 centimeter is going to represent 155.61 years. So because we have 2050, we take 2050 divided by 155.61, we are going to get around 8.033. That is where the point of 1250 is going to be. I done all the calculation. The closest to 8.033 from start point here is going to be at this point here in part 3, this point. So we're going to answer as 3, and that will give you the solution to question 1b. Okay, now we're going to do 1c. 1c is quite straightforward, and we shall do the next question. Okay, so 1c is going to sound like this. Okay, vaka and waka are Polynesian word for boat. Okay, so vaka is 22 meters long, while a waka, a small outrigger canoe, is 3.6 meter long. Okay, so the question is, how many times longer is this vaka, than the small outrigger canoe? So we're going to do 22 meters divided by 3.6. I done the calculation before. It's going to be 6.11 recurring. So that will be the 6 times, slightly more than 6 times more. This boat is 6 times bigger than that boat. Okay, great. Now we're going to do part 4 of 1d. And now we're going to read the question and we try to solve that together. Okay, so using the scale on the map, which of the following estimate is the closest distance of the trip? So from Hawaii, okay, so we're going to go all the way to New Zealand and Auckland. So if you measure the distance, Auckland to Tonga is going to be 2 centimeter long. Use a ruler. Tonga to Tahiti is 2.5, and Tahiti to Hawaii is 3.8. So if you add all this distance, it's going to add up 2 plus 2.5 plus 3.8. The total distance going to be 8.3 centimeter. Then you look at this scale here, okay? This scale, you measure them, it's going to be 2.7 centimeter, and it's going to represent 3,000 kilometer. So 1 centimeter is just going to be 3,000 divided by 2.7. It is 1,111.11 kilometer. So 1 centimeter represents 1,111.11 kilometer. Because the total distance is 8.3 centimeter, we're going to take 8.3 multiplied by 1111.11, and the answer will come up to roughly 9,222 kilometers. So to answer the question, which of the following estimate is closest to the total distance of the trip? I believe it's going to be 9,000, because the others is way off from 9,222. So watch the next video. We'll go through the rest of question 1 in this paper. Cheers everyone, and have a good day.